Hi, my name is Susan Jane and I'm the Intuitist. I'm coming to you from Currumbin Creek on this beautiful morning. It's lovely and still. I've got a bit of a breeze on my back and it's just taking me along the river. Whoop, there's a lovely big eagle up in there, in the tree there. This is actually one of his favourite spots here. So today I wanted to talk to you about applying your intuition. Now if you're choosing to apply your intuition because you've done your development, actually there's a pair of them there, the two of them are up there. If you're applying your intuition into your everyday life, you probably wouldn't need to look at the online courses that I have up there regarding applying your intuition that I have on intuitivenature.com.au. If you're applying it to your everyday life, so you're getting this information and you're working with that information, you're being open and understanding, there he goes, open and understanding to what it is and what it's all about, then you're applying it to your everyday life. That's cool. I'm doing that more and more. You don't even realise you're doing it half the time, and you get this information and you allow it to come through. So you give yourself that space. One of the things about applying your intuition is that you don't respond to things too quickly. You just slow down, you take a breath, you get a bit more of an understanding of what it's all about, and then you respond to it. So you allow that time and that space for your intuition to come through and give you some guidance. So that's one of the hints about applying your intuition. Now I've talked about connecting, which is all about how we focus to allow that time and space to come through for your intuition. I've talked about developing, and that's about interpreting the signs that we receive when we're getting that from the information from our intuition. And I've talked about trusting your intuition, and trusting is a little bit of trial and error. We take it out to a bigger environment, and we start to trust it with amongst the communities there. So applying your intuition, if you're doing that in your everyday life, you wouldn't need to do the next course. The next course is more about getting that knowledge that you've achieved, that you've received, getting the understanding of it, and actually taking it one step further and creating your own small business. So applying your intuition will have the tools or the things that you need so you can actually create small workshops and start to actually create a business regarding your intuition. So what you have learnt, you can take that forward and you can get an understanding of that, so you can apply that into a business sense, whether you want to just do personal readings, whether it's flower readings, whether you want to create your own readings, whether you want to do your own oracle cards, because the oracle cards will do the same for you, whichever deck you like, and you start to apply your intuition in that aspect. So people may call you clairvoyant or psychic. Now there's different names for these, and you can decide what you want to do. I call myself an intuitive reader because that's how I do it, intuitively. I believe it comes from direct source, whereas psychics isn't necessarily from direct source. It could be from spirit that has passed over, that is still here with us, especially people that are talking to your past loved ones, the people that have passed over, and they're connecting with them. So obviously that's not their intuition talking, that is more about the past spirit of the person that's passed over. So there's different names for different reasons, and the clairvoyant and clairaudience, that's more about how they're receiving their information. So clairaudience is you're seeing, it's clear seeing. So that can still be through their own intuition. So that can be intuitive readings. Now when we're going to the clairaudience and clairvoyance and things like that, I suppose what I'm actually teaching you in this course, in these courses, is you can actually become your own reader. Now you can call yourself a clairvoyant if that's where you see more, or you can call yourself whatever you like, but the application stage of these online courses, applying your intuition, is all about creating a small business for yourself. So that's what I put that together for. I just wanted you to take that forward one more step if you want to, and it becomes professional. So when we're connecting, it's personal. When we're developing, we start to go into friends and family. When we're trusting, we want to go into a larger community, into the community groups, and then when we start to do the applying, we're starting to go into more of a professional stage. So in this workshop, or in this online course, you will have stuff there that will help you create a small business. So that was my goal there. I wanted to be able to take you further if that's where you want to go. So consequently, most people will be looking at developing and trusting their intuition, and that's going to be their main area that they want to look at on the online courses. But there is going to be those few that want to go further and create their own small business, and that's why I've done the applying. So again, that's stepping out even further. That is you letting your intuition decide for you where you need to go and what you want to do, and really, really trusting it. So, and look, people ask if it can go wrong. It certainly can go wrong. It's how we interpret it. So, in all honesty, if it's the right thing, it feels right, and you go ahead and you just do it, and it happens naturally. Since starting these vlogs, it's just happened on its own. I've not had to really try. The weather's been perfect for it. I've been able to do it when I want it. It's lovely and quiet. There's no boats going backwards and forwards. So it's given me the opportunity. If it's the right time, it's the right space, it will happen. If it's not, the hurdles we put in front of you, the signs to say do something different, tweak it up, change it. And you'll get that understanding as you start to apply your intuition in more than one way. So I'm going to sign off. This is Susan Jane from Intuitive Nature. If you want to have a look at the online courses, go to intuitivenature.com.au. We are all naturally intuitive. It's part of our human nature. That's why it's called Intuitive Nature. So I'm signing out. Susan Jane the Intuitist. Bye for now, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.